It's Wednesday, so that means it's time for Love is Soup. I need some Love is Super music, like I guess that's that's a super radio, super Love is Super theme song. No, it's not. I'll find something, a little intro music. But today, we are talking about. I'm talking about, and I'm gonna let y'all know, y'all ladies out there. I'm gonna speak. I'm speaking for the fellas, especially us older fellas. I'm 44. I know I don't look 44. I look like 42. Um, who are single and dating and enjoying life, that constantly come across these chicks of the same age, and there's some chicks that's younger too. Because once you hit about 30, if you ain't married by 30, you trying to get married. Every female want to be like a kept woman. Every female wants to be chosen to be somebody's wife. And at a certain age and certain stage in your life, I don't care how much Beyonce you listen to and how much Glorilla you done listen to, you gonna want to be somebody's woman. But how do you go about being somebody's woman? I'm gonna tell you what you're not gonna do, what you shouldn't do, because as a grown ass man, we don't find it appealing. And there's some men that do the same thing, that have the same mentality. And the mentality I'm talking about are individuals, mostly women, who only date people that are interested in marriage. Now I'm gonna say this. I ain't really interested in marriage. I'm good with us just fucking with each other. Yeah, I fuck with you. You fuck with me, I'll fuck with you. We gonna do this together. We gonna travel together. We gonna shack up. We can do all that shit. But I ain't really tripping off getting married. I don't even see myself wanting to be around a motherfucker every day like that. So if you a female and you dating me or going out with me, whatever you want to call it, I ain't the one. Now I will say this. That can change. And that's what I want ladies to understand. These ladies that's like, well, if you ain't trying to be married, if marriage is not in your future, then it's no purpose of me dating you. Shut the fuck up. Because what I want right now and where I see myself right now doesn't mean I'm gonna see myself that way if you come into my life and I start fucking with you. So if you want like, oh, I'm just trying to see where this gonna go. That's what it should be. Where could this go? It could go towards marriage, but as of right now, I ain't really thinking about that. But who knows what the fuck is going to happen as time goes on? It's one a couple of chicks that I dealt with that I felt like, yo, I can see myself with this stupid motherfucker for a long time. That wasn't the case going into it. One girl started off as just a booty call. I was just her booty call. And I was fine with just being a booty call. You call me when you want to get that back blown out, when you want to get that thing toned down. And I was all for it. Young whippersnapper, I'm trying to take all the action I can get. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't mad at it. But then it turned into more because as we got to know more about each other from all those long nights of humping around, that she was a good person and that I genuinely enjoyed having around. And we moved in together and all that stuff, but it didn't last to grow to that because as I was growing and I was moving in my life and wanted to do more and see more and be more, even though she could see us together because of who I am, I couldn't see us together because we weren't growing as individuals. I was 25 when we started dating. I think she was like in her 30s. So she was like, look, I'm good. I got a job, get my little money, take care of myself. I'm good. I'm just getting into the TV stuff and the radio stuff and going to school, just got into college and stuff like that, trying to advance myself in my education career. So I'm doing shit. And she was just like, I'm good. I'm gonna go to work, I'm gonna come home and I'm gonna watch QVC and We gonna watch Flavor of Love, and I'm good. You know what I'm saying? And I couldn't do that because I saw myself growing in a different direction. But again, until the day she passed away, I always felt like I can be with her every day of our life. If I would have needed to just accept her for not being the type of person who was trying to advance in her life, who would just I'm where I want to be. Okay, well, you where you want to be professionally, all that good stuff, that's fine. Who you are as a person, that's still the same. And as a youngin, I was more looking for somebody. I felt like I needed somebody that was moving in the professional advancement aspect of their life and growing that way. And that had nothing to do with her as a person. Another individual who I felt like I can be in love with forever. We just started out chilling. You know what I'm saying? We met online. Come to find out, she lived like a block away. So she was over all the time. She was bored and she just come on, we just hanging out. And then it just turned into more. And we had the conversation, what are you looking for? And I told her, I ain't looking for nothing. I'm chilling. Whatever happened, happened. You know what I mean? If it's meant to be, it's gonna be. And even though it didn't become like a marriage, um, we still in each other's life because we've grown to understand that us being in each other's life adds to each other's life, even if it isn't in um a romantic, you know what I'm saying, marriage aspect. And a lot of the issue with like this whole I'm only dating somebody who's looking towards getting married, just because he looking towards getting married or has aspirations to marriage and you have aspirations to marriage, don't mean he gonna marry your motherfucking ass. So you can be like, well, I ain't trying to marry you because you ain't looking to get married. And you can miss out on a good motherfucker who probably you might end up marrying if you just get to know each other. As opposed to dating a dude who, yes, I want to get married, I'm looking to get married, and then he find out you an asshole, and now um you find out you're an asshole and say fuck you. So it's a lot of shit that can happen. But if you just enjoy Okay, no. I hope not. But so that is why you're stupid, you're dumb, and why you're lonely. Because again, what I see myself today might not be where I see myself a year from now. You could be the thing that makes me want to get married. You can be the person say thing. You could be the person that changes my mind and makes me want to marry you. When people tell me about kids, I'm like, I ain't fuck with no kids because I don't see myself really living for somebody else. Like getting up and doing for somebody else. I can get up when the fuck I want to get up, do what I want to do when I want to do it. And I'm good with that. And like, well, once you become a father, you feel different. I'm not saying that I won't enjoy being a father. I know I'll enjoy being a father. It's everything else about being a parent that I don't want. When the Lord nigga hungry, I gotta get up when I don't feel like getting up. When it comes to a relationship, if she wanna do some shit, dog, I ain't trying to do that right now. It's still a part of me that is selfish, which is okay to be selfish because your selfishness adds to your peace and your happiness. Sometimes putting other people before you fucks up your life or fucks up your mojo, your peace or whatever, because now you getting out of a space that you don't want to get out of for somebody else. So, but it takes the right person to change that. And if it comes, it comes. If it don't, it don't. I'm good. I'm not against that. I'm just not actively looking for that. I I I don't mind meeting people. I don't mind getting to know people. I don't mind hanging out with people. I don't mind enjoying the people that God brings into my circle. I don't mind enjoying the world that God gave us and the billions of wonderful souls that are part of this world that makes it what it is. I don't mind being a part of all of that. But where our situation goes, I'm not putting an end game on it. When you put an end game on it, you limit yourself from which you can learn, which you can see, if see anything at all. Because again, if like, well, I ain't looking for a relationship, I ain't looking to get married. But now she like, oh, I ain't got time for you. Block. And they gonna block you. I'm like, Dad, we could have went out and hung out and some shit and had some fun. I mean, you don't want to be social. I mean, one chick told me that. She was like, what I'm looking, yeah, she was like, are you looking for a relationship or you look for marriage? I'm like, I ain't looking for nothing right now. I'm just chilling. I'm just being social, look for good people to kick it with. And she was like, oh, I'm looking to get married. So if you ain't trying to get married, then we can't talk. And I'm like, well, you don't like to hang out? You don't like to be social? Because that's a part of life too. So if you like to hang out and be social, I'm saying we could do that and have fun. She was like, I only want to hang out with niggas. She pretty much saying she only wanted to hang out and be social with people who she was looking that was building towards a relationship with. So me knowing me, I'm like, look, I might not have grew to be your husband, but that doesn't mean that I couldn't have provided quality interaction with your stupid ass and made your life a little bit better. While you looking for your husband, you can still kick it with me and we can still hang out. What you gonna sit in the fucking house until that nigga comes along that's looking for a relationship? Now you can start talking to him and then he be a piece of shit. And while you was sitting at home looking for the nigga that's looking for a relationship, and while you find a nigga looking for a relationship and the shit don't work out, you'd have missed out on other great personal social interactions with another dude that again probably could have ended up being your man if you just would have took the time, got to know each other, seeing that he's a good dude, he's seeing that you're a good chick, he's seeing that you're the type of chick that I want in my life all the time. And now y'all have been together 2-3 years and like, oh shit, we might as well get married. Or he proposed to you because he realized shit, I wasn't thinking about marriage when I first met her, but damn now, I don't know if I can live without you. But
I don't know if I can live without you, boo.
So you just don't know how things are going to go. But if you limit yourself from how you interact with people, um, you limit yourself on the possibility of finding somebody who's a good person that can bring something positive to your life. So for all you ladies that's sitting at home lonely, looking stupid, waiting for that guy who don't know shit about you to jump in your messages and say, "Hey, I'm looking to get married. Would you like to talk to me so we can see if we can get married?" Who the fuck does that? If you're waiting on that, motherfucker, you're gonna be waiting for a long motherfucking time. Motherfucker gonna be waiting for a long motherfucking time. You heard me? I'm UrHero SupaTim, this Super Radio. Love is Super. Catch it each and every Wednesday right here on SuperRadioLive.com. On the After Work Jam session, I hope you learned something. I hope something that I said sparked something that can help you move closer to love and relationship and possibly marriage or just good life interactions. So on that note, here's some Ice Spice. Deli. See that little segue? Love and relationships, Ice Spice, Deli. Right here on Super Radio. I'm here on Super Tim. You got any suggestions on topics for Love is Super? Make sure you hit me on IG, jump in my DMs on Super Radio Live, and we'll go from there. I might bring you on so you can talk some ish with me. Again, Ice Spice from the top, Deli, right here on the After Work Jam session on SuperRadioLive.com.